Trying this out. I wonder if I'm hoping you can hear my voice on this video. It looks like the mic's on. Oh, I turned it off. Okay, so, but it's cool that I get to live stream now. I wonder. See me better? Well, talking about different things. Just been really tired lately. Oh my gosh. And always feel super drained, but going through the process of taking my energy back instead of being pulled in every direction all the time. So, but yeah, I've been having crazy dreams lately, crazy dreams. I'd say week and a half. I think it's been about a week and a half, maybe longer. I haven't wrote them all down. I write a lot of them down. I keep I keep so many books, recording so many different things. Um, this one I record all my dreams in. Unless I can't remember them that well, then I'm not gonna write it down. But yeah, I think I have this much left in this book. So this one's almost finished. Uh, but yeah, crazy ass fucking dreams. I'm still trying to figure out. I mean, I haven't looked it up or really thought about it, but there was a dream that I had, and I'm washing clothes, and I have the lid open, and I can see a human thigh, and I don't know if I saw the rest of the part of the leg, but it was like a brown. So that was, I mean, I don't remember being like super freaked out by it, but I was kind of like, this is weird. Like, what is a leg doing in the washing machine? And I remember touching it, like, because it was still, it was like dead or something. And I remember touching the leg, the thigh part, and it started moving, which I don't remember. I don't know. Sometimes in my dreams, I don't, I do freak out about certain things, but like, I don't remember, yeah, I don't remember really super freaking out about it. I mean, I think I little was, because it was weird. The body started moving in the washing machine, and then this guy got out of the washing machine, and he had a little cloth on him, and I can't remember if he sat down below the washing machine and like sat up, or if he got a like I couldn't see his face that well. It was like either blurred out or something, or either had a cloth thing over his face or something. I do remember him being bald. Look, he was, I don't know, maybe he was still brown, but like, or if he looked dead looking or something. But he didn't say anything at all. He didn't say anything. So that was freaking weird. Um, yeah, and then I remember getting up from that dream. But yeah, that was really weird, and I don't know what that means, what that dream means at all. That was, or part of that dream. I don't know. It was really strange. Huh. But yeah, I had a crazy dream today. Um, I had a lot of dreams where like family members or people that I know will come to me in the dream and is like either probably talking to me about a situation they're going through or like I don't know, they're all usually they're like upset about something and then they're coming to talk to me about it. And you know, if they do come to me in my dream and is upset about something, I pretty much know that they're probably upset in real life. Like, um, yeah, I think they're upset in real life about something or something that they're going through. Um, so, and or and things are not doing so well, and they come and talk to me. They're coming and talking to me because they're upset, and they show up in my dream. And I've had a lot of different family members. It's weird because I mean, I have some dreams about some close family members, but then also I have a lot of dreams about like more so that like family members that are connected to my daughter's dad family. They'll come and I think that's going on in their life and stuff that they're going through. But yeah, uh, yeah. So the dream I had kind of more so this morning. I've never done live through YouTube, and it's like I don't know. I feel like I have to look down in this camera part to like I'm talking to it, I guess, instead of looking at the screen that I'm looking at. Hmm. Maybe that would be better if I look at the screen when I'm talking. The camera. But okay. Yeah. So back to the stream. It was someone who I don't know. I wish I could remember earlier on in the dream because earlier on in the dream was pretty freaking crazy. And then I ran into someone that I hadn't seen in a long time. And he looked okay. That's maybe I should, okay, because like, okay, I was watching a lady, I can't remember her name, and some other guy, they were talking about how the world looks so decayed right now. A lot of that's not natural, which I agree on that in a lot of ways. Like people getting old, like okay, I understand like kids growing up and getting to like a certain age, maybe and like you know developed and things like that is normal. But like the aging process of like where it looks like a human is dying, I I do have like a strong feeling that something is wrong with that. Um, with uh because I don't know, I do agree with, like, that there's something that it's not normal for, a human to I don't know, like, the old age of where your body is, like looks like it's, like, dying. It does, to me. I agree, seem not natural, and, I mean, there's a lot of things that are dying. I mean, with them spraying stuff in different I know in my area, they spray a lot all the time, and I remember waking up to noticing in the plants the, uh, like, this purple red started showing up through the plants, like you could see it through the veins of the plant, and it was going through all the plants, and then I was noticing it in the grass, and, even when I was learning how to plant and grow stuff, and this is some years back when I was first learning how to grow stuff, and I would have the plants starting inside, they would be, um, bright green, like bright green, and have them in the window, and then no, 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 right now. Um, I would okay, I was growing the plants, and they were fine inside, but as soon as I set them outside, they would start having of the freaking plant, and it looked like it was starting to be diseased. And I'm like, "Really?" Because inside, they're not getting enough light, so it's like, okay, you have to put it outside unless you have a growing system that is super badass and you can grow stuff inside, but, I didn't have anything like that, so, put the plants outside, and yeah, they would get that purple red stuff growing through it, and, I was seeing that with everything. Like, I would just walk around out in nature because I was learning too then that, nature heals you and you need to ground yourself, and it was just making me feel a lot better to go out in nature, but everything I looked at looked like it was diseased, like, so, like, our food, I mean, but it's getting sprayed, so it's becoming diseased, and so the animals must be getting that way, and people are getting that way. I mean, that's why I don't believe people were so many problems. They're giving kids baby shots as soon as they're born, like 6 to 8 shots, and, I mean, it's sick, what they're doing to people. I like, so much stuff is, like, poisoned, killed, and we gotta fight so hard to overcome it all, um, to push through, not be so sick and not be so sickly and death everywhere, but, yeah, they were talking about that in a video, and I remember putting on the comments as, like, yeah, I mean, one of the main religion like, the biggest religions, they worship death. They celebrate death. Uh, Jesus on the cross, dead, blood and everything. It's like celebrating a like someone dying, death. So I feel like this place does celebrate death a lot. And, that's why taking the life away from us. And, but I believe that if you change your mind about things and have a certain knowing about things, that uh, if you have a certain that you can change it, you can change things. 'Cause I believe in immortality. It's just things have been so programmed to death and fear that, if somebody gets shot or stabbed, they automatically are going to have that mark. Or, I mean, it goes into a lot. It's a lot to explain, but um, I do believe it's like a mindset. If you're always thinking about death and dying and worrying about people dying and thinking about dying and watching dying all the time and praising dying, then yeah, you're gonna be dying like that. That's probably why the people get old and decay really fast. I mean, even in books, they talk about people living way longer than they do now. Uh, like hundreds, thousands of years. And now what we live, there might be some people that live, 110, 120, maybe. But most people dying around like in their 40s. Something's wrong there. Something's wrong there. Yeah, I really think something's wrong there. Um, I don't think in this college, and I met this guy who was 17, and he was already balding and going gray. I mean, he was like bald all up here, going gray. And I was just like, I don't know. I just felt like that's not normal. Like, that's not normal. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. I yeah, I don't think that's normal. Us decaying and dying and being so diseased and so sickly all the time. So yeah, I feel like why we're so tired all the time. I'm so tired all the time. I mean, I'm tired as soon as I fucking get up. And just feel like life is being drained all the time. There's many reasons for that, and how I feel that's not normal. I think there's a lot of people that probably feel like that's not normal. Uh, we're all powerful beings, which we don't get taught that. Mainstream and main like belief system. It's a belief system. It's not actual knowing. Uh, Even when I was in the church and growing up that way, I just like Jesus had this thing about him to where I felt like he was like unstoppable, like just high up there, like that he could. That's why I didn't get him dying like a human, because I mean, if he could walk on like float, levitate, heal people, man, I want to get to that level. Like that's. I remember when I was young, I was like, dude, I want to be at that level. I feel like that's possible. If someone can do it, I can do it. We should be able to be at that level. But why are we not? Why does it just seem like the world makes it like that is so fake, and like that's a dream, that's not reality, and uh, things like that. And I still feel like that if a person like Jesus existed, which I know, I know that they, have certain abilities, certain things, and so I know that a lot of that stuff's possible. It's not fake reality or fake fake stuff. Um, so I always felt like you could get to that level. And I've been doing it myself in a lot of ways, but it takes time. It's not like something you can snap your fingers and you'll just be freaking fantastic and like you gotta how things are so put into your mind is when you're young, religion and mass media and things like that, programming. So it's not saying that that's not you as you're growing up. It's just that you're told all this stuff, you believe it. And it takes undoing that to gain your power back. I believe we always have it, but it can be manipulated in a certain way or like taken away from you in a certain way. Uh, by especially beliefs or things getting in your head and thinking it's a certain way and unconsciously thinking it's a certain way. Uh, that it's almost like your power is stolen from you, and you have to. It takes a while to get it back because you have to undo all that programming, and it can be tough. Uh, no, especially if you're told most of your life that you're not divine being, you're a pus rag, disgusting, pretty much nothing. So it can be really tough to retrain your mind to think a different way. And it comes with like studying and knowing and getting closer to yourself and going within. That's how it starts doing the changes. Like, but they've done studies where people can rewire their brain, and that's what I've been working on, is rewiring my brain, and I know it's doing so. Sometimes I can even feel it doing it. If when I'm like either really like having clarity on something and it feels like my brain's just, I don't know, it'll be like cracking sometimes, feel like crackling or different things going on in my head. Yeah, decaying. You're talking about that. I feel like many of us are tired and just drained, and there's so many reasons I feel like why, that our energy has been sucked from us, especially at this age. If I would have known the stuff that I known when I was younger and had so much more feeling of life in me than I do now, but that's fine. It's I wouldn't want to be younger. Like I don't want to go back to being younger. No, I don't want to go back to being younger. So, uh, it felt like prison life. Prison life. Went to these schools, not being able to do anything you ever want to do, being told what to do continuously, sitting in a room all the time, listening to someone talk. You don't even care about what they're talking about, or Can't even go outside really that much. Can't even talk to your friends. I mean, your energy is like getting sucked from you since you're a little when you're freaking a kid, and life taken from you. And people wonder why people are so tired and just out of it when they get older. Uh, I feel like a lot of people are that way anyway. No, I am. And they're making the kids on medication so they can sit still and be blah in the classroom, just steal their life away. Kids don't, they don't care about that shit. Not everybody's meant to be the same or know the same shit or do the same shit. It's crazy. I think it's to purposely suck your life away. So that's why a lot of things I feel like are decaying. Religion, how society's set up, so many things. But going back to the dream, the guy I ran into that I haven't seen for a long time. I mean, it's a long story of probably not a long story of what happened and why I haven't seen him in years. It happens a lot to me though. I, I'm not saying that like my life's the worst thing ever or other people don't go through fucked up shit, but man, I'm telling you, I don't know if it's like the jealousy thing from people or what. Like I'm always I always try to be nice to people and just show love to people and care about people. They think I'm gonna try to take their man or something or like you know if you're with someone, yeah, if people are with someone that I know, I'm not gonna fuck with them. Everybody that I like, my good friends, the people that I know, I'm not gonna fuck with anybody that they're fucking with. So, but I mean, unless they're not together, and I mean, there's like one person, and I didn't even really fuck with him. He's just like my friend, and I talk to him, and like, she gets pissed off, and whatever. And, but yeah, most people I don't fuck with people that they're with because I feel like that's gross. They're with that person, and I don't know. It's just like I said, unless they're not fucking with that person anymore, they're gone, they're away from them, they're not even living with them anymore, and they're not even together anymore. Okay, and that might be different if something happens, whatever, talking to them or something. But okay, yeah, had this guy in my dream that I group somewhere in the group, and yeah, so he came to see me in my dream, and I saw him, and he looked like kind of like life has just been sucked out of him, kind of like a lot of people, and he was talking to me. He was talking to me about I don't know. You have all different kind of dreams. I have these kind of dreams, and I have all kind of different kind of dreams. But this one, he was confessing. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I was talking to him, and I remember telling him something about him finding himself. Conversation. I know I said something about him because he was like, he doesn't. He was like, I don't know why I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm freaking out and acting weird, and people. And I'm like, well, I mean, it's almost kind of like coming to, like waking up to things, and I was like, you're probably just. I'm not saying that people are like a robot, but like he was probably just kind of doing things for people to make people happy because he cared about them or loved them and whatever. And, you get caught up in that. I know because I was caught up in that growing up. You feel like you're supposed to give your life away for people and just do for other people all the time. You don't even worry about yourself. You don't exist anyway. So, but yeah, that's probably what he was going through, and he was waking up to that. And I'm like, you probably just don't like the people, certain people in your life. You're probably finding out that like it's not that you don't care about them; it's that they're not like your true self would probably not associate with those people. Your true self probably wouldn't associate with those people. So that's what I was telling him about in the dream. And and as I was talking to him, he would go in and out of, and this happens in real life, in real life when I'm talking to people or go see people. And when I talk to him, they kind of like like they'll look older, but then they'll kind of shape shift out of looking younger and then older or younger. So he was shape shifting kind of back and forth out of kind of like looking younger and older as I was talking to him. And I don't know. I know that like parts of some people that he hangs out with, when he was talking to me and we were going to different places, that I guess they chased us down and was after him to get him or whatever, or take him back to wherever they are. That happens a lot in my dreams too with different people. Like they're like, "Oh, I want to travel with you and go with you somewhere," and like people will pop up that I know that they're hanging around. That's actually in real life that they're hanging around, and like will want to fight me or like, uh, they'll just pop up in the dream and like dreams, dude. Okay, I'm like unstoppable in my fucking dreams. I know even when I know I'm in a dream or when I'm not 100% aware that I'm in the dream. I mean, I can put my hand through a fucking wall. I can do everything that I haven't done what that guy said about, and you can multiply yourself and see different things happening in each of those bodies at the same time. And I'm like, wow, because I've never done that shit. Dreaming and knowing you're in a dream and doing that. But I did I've done a lot of different things, especially when it comes to like fighting or people that are after me. I never go down and they always go down. They always go flying somewhere or something happening to them. So I remember uh that time when someone was asking me to travel or they wanted to travel me, he ran out the door. There was like two big girls that came and wanted to fight me. And I remember throwing them outside with him somewhere. It was great, great, great. But yeah, so that's why I mean, I've been learning about dreams and stuff like that. It says the connection's unstable, but maybe it's still going. I don't know. Okay. Uh, yeah, so that's why I record my dreams a lot because I don't know, they mesh up to like what's going on in real life a lot. Because I know that a lot of people in my circle or people that I know that I'm connected to are going through these things or certain things, and it'll show up in my dreams, at different times. Um, yeah, some other shit happened in my dream that I was talking about with the guy that was shape shifting. That one, but yeah, I'm not going into that. Yeah, one of the master teachers was talking about how everything is really a part of the dream world. And I mean, I feel like I could see that in a way. Yes, baby. Check the art box. I know where usually we have the scissors, or on that table behind me. This is 3855. What was I saying? Oh yeah, one of the master teachers was his name Michael Grubb. Is his name Michael Grubb? Garb? I said Grubb. It's like Grubb maybe, or Grub. Yeah, he's badass. Um, yeah, his training is. But I could see how. I don't know. There's so much stuff I could go into about if this play is, if all this is, energy and like the dream world. Okay, you know how in the books, some of the mystic books or like the Bible and shit like that, how it's programming people to see this place a certain way. So they see it, a lot of people are seeing it a certain way because they're being, doesn't mean that this place is only a certain way or that it has to be a certain way. It's just so many people are seeing it a certain way of how a certain person or a person that's being called a god wants it to be place look a certain way, because if it is like the dream world, then we can actually manipulate it however we want to. In I feel like in our area, I don't know about like each individual person could control what's going on in their reality, but I know that other people on the outside affect your reality too, because they exist too. So um what was I gonna say? um, Hi, I'm not good at this type of thing, but I'm gonna get better at it. Okay. Um, yeah, dreams. I was talking about dreams, decay, mortality a little bit. Um, yeah, I feel like it's all about not beliefs. I mean, okay, everybody has their own, perspective. I feel like it's not about faith, because faith is like this blind, like to me, it leaves doubt, room for doubt. You don't want to have faith, you want to have knowing. It's like I know certain things. I don't know everything, but there are certain things that I do know, and I have a knowing of it. So it's, and the more that you have a knowing of certain things, which if you haven't seen certain things yet, then why just have blind faith in it? But I know probably everybody has seen supernatural, what they call supernatural shit. So you should have a knowing about that things are not what they want you to think it is. Um, yeah, won't make things happen. Change your mind to knowing, not faith. Knowing, knowing what's truth, and what's not. Definitely do the dream journal thing because I feel like it is very important. Even if I don't know all the connections to the dreams and everything like that, it does help me even with like knowing what's going on kind of with like people that are around me in my life and what's going on with them, or even if they're thinking of me. I know that there's what is it called? Malevolent forces uh in the dream world, and they call this world the dream world too, but in this realm as well, there's being told that someone was my twin flame, and I don't know if I believe that because I don't know. He was doing a lot of, I don't know. It was just so weird, that dream. Back and forth in a machine, and this lady was telling me that he was my twin flame. And I'm like, hmm. But I'm like, it could be malevolent forces doing that because, other people can influence your dreams and influence because everybody's a part of this shit together. It's not just me. So, I mean, there can be liars in your freaking dreams as well. And people trying to deceive you in your fucking dreams as well. So, uh, I don't worry about that kind of shit anymore, too, really. So, but yeah, use your dreams to, um, okay, I'm gonna head off of here for a little bit. I might get back on later because this is pretty cool that I can go live now. I didn't know I could. Um, Maybe it's because of, I don't know if it's because of how many people I got now or like how many videos I have on there, but it's way much faster to do this because if it goes up right away after I'm done, it's way more faster than me uploading that takes almost a week to upload one freaking video. So I definitely will probably be doing this a lot more and just coming on here chatting and talking about whatever's on my mind and kind of using it as kind of like a diary or journey of mine, and let other people in, and maybe other people are going through similar things, and I don't know, maybe we can help each other. So yeah, and maybe you did or didn't get anything out of the chat, but until next time, I love y'all. X kisses. Bye.